Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Roy and this is Business Connect. On this channel, we bring you videos on entrepreneurship, business development, social motivation, and I also share with you vlogs in China. If you've watched 3 of my videos and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, God, hope you're sane. Okay, that was just a joke. But if it's your first time landing on this channel, I challenge you to hit that subscription button because you're not going to regret every second of watching our videos. We do interesting stuff here about entrepreneurship, business development, social motivation, and I share with you interesting news about things happening here in China. If you're an international student hoping to travel someday to study in China, or if you're already in China as an international student, this is the video for you to watch. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Welcome back guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you 25 ways, that is in one single video, I will share with you 25 legal ways to make money as an international student in China. I've been in China for over 3 years now and I wish I knew some of these things before I came to China. You know, working in China as an international student is illegal. If you're caught working, like doing a job, earning a salary as an international student, if you're caught by the police or by the immigration, you will be deported. You will lose your student visa and you will be deported. So in this video, I'm going to share with you, based on my experience and based on my observation, I'm going to be sharing with you 25 legal ways international students are surviving in China. Don't go away. Well, these 25 ways, I've not arranged them in any order. So I'm going to start from anyone. So if you want to see or if you want to know all the 25 ways, make sure you watch till the end of this video because I'm going to start from any order. I'm not giving them in terms of its importance or in terms of which one makes more money than the other. No, I'm just giving them in a random order. So the first way you can make money legally in China as an international student is by doing modeling. If you're someone who has a good physique, who is good at modeling, there are always international events. There are always events in China that they need foreign models. They'll always advertise them every day. We need foreign models for this event. We need foreign models for this event. And they pay them per hour. You can make at least 300 to 500 yuan per hour. So it's just say, for example, if you're hired for 4 hours for an event, that's how much. You make quite good money. These events don't come up quite often, but if you get the contacts, they will always contact you. Oh, we're going to this city for this event. The second legal way you can make money in China as an international student is by DJing. You don't know how much DJs are paid in China just for playing music in a restaurant or in a bar or in a nightclub per night. Some DJs earn as much as 2,000 to 3,000 RMB for playing for a single party or for a single night. So if you're someone who has such skills, you can make quite good money in China. The third way you can legally make money in China as an international student is by buying stuff online and reselling them. And you can do this in 2 ways. You can either buy them online and sell them back home in your country, or you can buy them online and sell them within the international students community in your university or in your city or across other cities. This is the one that makes a lot of money. The fourth way you can make money as an international student in China is by acting foreign roles in Chinese movies and shows. You always find them advertised every week in different cities, in different places. They need foreigners to act foreign roles in their movies, in their shows, or even in advertisement, and they pay you per hour. This is also a legal way that you can make money as an international student. The fifth way, this one mostly favors girls. If you can do braids, if you can plait hair, if you're someone who's good at hair styling, hair plaiting, and so on, you can make a lot of money because the thousands and thousands of international students that are in China, they always, especially the girls, they always like to do their hair. So if you're someone with that skill, you make good money for doing their hairs. People charge as much as 100 yuan, 200 yuan, 300 yuan just to do their hairs. That's a lot of money if you want to convert it to your home currency. The sixth way you can make money as an international student in China, if you can shave the hair, especially for the guys. You can also make a lot of money. You can't imagine how much I pay to cut my hair in China. That's why sometimes I allow it to get so bushy. I pay over 150 yuan in Shanghai for a student to come cut my hair. I don't even go to the barbing salon, because if you go to the barbing salon, it's even more expensive. I'm from Cameroon. 150 yuan is above about 15,000 francs CFA. That's the amount of money I pay to cut my hair. So imagine if you're someone with such skills, how much are you going to make by helping students? You can even say, okay, I'll be doing it only for 50 yuan or for 30 yuan. That's still a lot of money you can make just by cutting people's hair. Number 7, home catering. If you're someone who can cook food, if you can make snacks, this also makes a lot of money, because when people come to China, especially students, when they come to China the first time, they're not used to Chinese food. And sometimes maybe they don't even have the kitchen stuff, so they can't cook. So they rely on buying food. So wherever in the community where you live, you can just organize with the few foreigners that are there or the few international students, and you cook food for them and they buy, and you make good money just from selling food. I know a lot of students who support their families back home, even pay their tuitions just by selling food, either on campus or out of campus. Number 8, if you're someone who's good at dancing, you can also make good money by teaching Chinese kids how to dance Afro styles, hip hop, and so on. If you can dance, they also pay you per hour. Number 9, you can introduce foreign athletes from your country, and if they successfully come to China, you get a huge commission from what they will pay this athlete. For example, if they're running a race and you introduce an athlete from your country, or maybe you know someone from your country who can play football or who can do a specific sport so well, if you introduce that person to this Chinese team and he successfully wins the prize, you get a commission from that. It's legal. Number 10, club and event promoters. In China, especially in big cities, we have events every day. We have events every week. So if you're someone who's good at promoting events, promoting clubs, when you promote them, you get paid. For example, they can tell you, okay, if you're able to bring 100 people to this event, if you're able to bring 10 people to this event, for each person that you bring, you get this amount of money. So if you're someone who's good at marketing, you can also make good amount of money just from promoting events and clubs, especially with the clubs, because people go to the club to spend a lot of money. So if you're able to bring more people to the club, then the clubs make a lot of money and you get paid. Number 11, you can also introduce businesses in your country, or you can introduce Chinese companies to businesses in your country, and if they successfully make a sale, you get a commission. For example, if someone wants to buy something in your country and you successfully connect this person to this Chinese company, and if they successfully make that sale, you can get a 3%, you can make a 4%, a 3% of hundreds of thousands of RMB. That's good money that you can make if you're someone who's good at convincing or who's good at marketing. You make also a good amount of money and it's legal. Number 12, this is translation. This one can be in different ways. You can either do it online or in person. If you're someone who knows a little bit of Chinese and you can help to translate for business people who come from your country, maybe to buy in China, and maybe they cannot really communicate well with these Chinese business people. So if you help as a translator to tell them what they want, you also get paid. And also there are a lot of platforms in China that you can do voice translation. Like they give you a text and then you can translate it in English and they pay you per page. The number of pages that you translate, you get paid for that. There are a lot of such opportunities in China. Every week, there are a lot of Wechat groups where they just advertise such opportunities. You translate and you get paid per page that you. Number 13, voice recording. Just by recording messages, you just read something and it's recorded, you get paid per hour. How simple and how cool is that? So just by doing voice recording, because Chinese companies are always trying to either translate their business material, or trying to create adverts, or maybe just trying to create learning materials. Maybe it's written in Chinese, so they just need someone to use a voice over recording in English, and you get paid also per hour. Number 14, you advertise stuff on your WeChat moments, and when someone asks to buy it, you connect the person to the original seller. That is, the Chinese people, they give you the pictures of the stuff that they are selling. You place them on your WeChat moment as if you are the one selling. When you get people who contact you, oh, I want to buy this, then you connect them to the real sellers. And if they successfully make the sale, you get a commission. Simple. Number 14, this is something that I wish I knew. A lot of people didn't even know about this. Getting an admission commission. You know, in China, if you successfully recommend a student to the university, some universities pay you 5% of the tuition, some pay you 10%, some pay as much as 20% of the tuition. So if you're someone who's good at convincing people to study in China, if I successfully convince someone to study in my university, they pay me either a 10% or a 5% of that person's tuition. Some universities just have a fixed amount. They can say, okay, for each student that you bring is 3,000 RMB. And for example, if you bring 10 students, that's how much? That's 30,000 RMB. That's a lot of money. Number 15, food delivery. This is something that it might not really work in all cities or in all universities, but this is something that I witnessed in my university. You know, in China, people rely a lot on food delivery. So there were some students that they just made a small association because, you know, most people in China, they use motorbikes. So they just go around where these restaurants are, and every order that is from your university or from your dormitory area, you get this order and you deliver the food. And for each plate of food that you deliver successfully is 1 RMB. For example, if you deliver 30 plates of food every day, that's how much? That's 30 RMB. Or let me say 30 plates per hour, or within 3 hours. You make money and it's legal. Number 16, delivering packages. You know, like people buy a lot in China, so sometimes they don't have time to go pick up their packages. So like what usually happens in my university, there are these boxes that they will come and put the stuff inside, or sometimes we have like the warehouse where the products, the goods will come and they are stored there. So if your goods stay there for more than 2 days, you get paid. So sometimes you don't even have time to go pick up your stuff because you buy stuff a lot and you buy a lot of things for those who are buying to sell. So there are students who gather themselves, and for each package that they deliver is 1 yuan, or sometimes 2 yuan, 3 yuan, depending on the season. Especially during winter when it's very cold, people don't even want to get out of their rooms. The package's price even increasing, even the delivering price is also increasing. So for each package that you deliver, you get paid for it. 17, gym trainer. If you're also someone who's good at lifting stuff, going to the gym trainers also get paid per hour or maybe per session. You can also do that, and it's not illegal. You get paid, but you're not working like officially for that company. Number 18, through internships. So most courses that people offer, that people come to do in China, you're supposed to do an internship. But usually they will tell you that the internship you're not supposed to be paid, but at least you're given an allowance that can maybe help to keep you. So you also get paid, although you're doing like, it's part of your schooling, it's part of your school program, but you get paid for the internship. So number 19, I'm almost getting there. Home tutoring. If you're someone who is good at English, if your English is good, if your accent is good, you can also have some Chinese parents that can talk to you. Oh, can you come home and talk with my kids? Can you come home and just try to communicate with my kids? You're not teaching, like you're not going to the classroom to say A for apple, B for boy. No, you just come home, spend time with the kids, help them do their assignments and talk with them, and you get paid also per hour. Number 20, this number 20, people make a lot of money from it. Babysitting. You know, there are a lot of foreigners in China with children, and they can't take their children either to school or to work. So students now are the only ones who are left who can help them take care of their babies. Babysitters make even money that even some teachers don't make, because you are paid per hour. Imagine someone is babysitting and they get paid over 5,000 RMB for, I think, for 4 or 3 days per week. That's a lot of money. People support their families, do their businesses just for money from babysitting. 21, you can also do online tutoring. Well, sometimes people get it mixed up. They say, oh, it's a job, it's not a job. But as long as you don't have any contract with the company, as long as it's not an official job with the company, maybe you do it once in a while, online tutoring. Maybe you get a group of Chinese students, you talk to them, you try to help them do their assignments, but you're doing it online. You're not actually going to a classroom to teach. It's also paid per hour, and you also make money from it, and it's not illegal. Number 22, if you're someone who can play any musical instrument, maybe you can play the piano, you can play the guitar, you can play any musical instrument, those guys get paid a lot per night to go play in a restaurant, to go play in a bar, or in the nightclub. So if you have any of those skills, you can make quite some good money in China just by playing your piano or your guitar in a restaurant, or in a bar, or in a nightclub. Number 23, you invite foreigners into Chinese Wechat groups, business Wechat groups, and you get paid per maybe 10 foreigners or 5 or 15, depend. Some will tell you, okay, each 50 people that you invite into the group, you get paid this amount of money. And students make money from it. You can even make your food money just from that. Just by inviting your friends to join their business Wechat groups, you get paid depending on the number of students that you invite into such groups. And number 24, if you're someone who's good at playing football or who's good at playing basketball, you can also be a part-time football coach or a part-time basketball coach. They also pay you per hour, and they pay quite good money. Also, people sometimes confuse this and think maybe it's a real job. It just depends on the negotiation and how often you do it, that they might think, oh no, you do it every day from 8 to this time. Okay, they'll say no. But if you just have maybe on weekends and you go there once in a while, they pay you, but it's not a full-time job. You still get paid for it. And number 25, you can also be a waiter or a waitress in a foreign restaurant or in a foreign bar. You know, especially in big cities, there are a lot of foreign restaurants, foreign bars and clubs. So being a waiter or a waitress or a salesman in such bars, you can also be paid per night, and you make quite some good money legal. So guys, the list can go on and on and on and on and on. So if you're about to travel to China and you're asking yourself, oh, they say teaching is illegal, how am I going to survive? How do people survive in China? There are a lot of ways that international students can legally make money in China without getting into trouble with the police, without getting into trouble with the immigration. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, do us this favor, hit that subscription button and join the train. Until now, it's peace out. I'll see you in our next video. Bye bye.